Hey guys, Janelle here from janellemma.com. Today I wanted to speak to you about 3 easy Facebook tips to help you grow your business. So we are all in the job of networking and of marketing. We need to go out there and network and market, so we need to learn those skills. And obviously as a network marketer, you can do that online or offline, whatever suits you best. But the tips I'm going to give you today are for Facebook. So obviously that's an online thing, but that doesn't mean you can't then build that offline as well once you've created these contacts or met these people online. And then as a marketer, we need to be marketing and branding ourselves so we stand out from the crowd. There are many people out there who, they market and they brand their products or their business or their company that they work for or work alongside, but they're not branding themselves. So people don't really get to know who they are on more of a personal level, and people will buy from you because you're being you. So that's why you need to brand yourself. Now, I won't go into too much branding stuff today. That is definitely another Facebook Live that I can do. It's much more in depth, something that I can talk about later on. But, you want to be doing 2 types of income activities every single day. So that's mainly what I wanted to talk to you about today. And one of those activities are, your active networking. So this is where you're out doing in-home business meetings, or you're at coffee shops doing one-on-one meetings, or, you're going to big meetings where you've got 10 or 20 people or 50 people and you're doing those types of meetings. So they're your active networking meetings, and that's something you definitely and mostly want to be doing every single day. And then you have your passive marketing. So this is where you're marketing yourself, you're branding yourself. You may be doing things like a blog or a website, or you may be doing things like videos and content creation and then sharing that online with the people within your niche. So, if you have people around you who are like-minded and are doing the same things as you, and if they're in the same industry as you, obviously we're in network marketing or we're in the home-based business industry, so you want to be creating content around that to help them out. You want to be doing things that, if you can see people out there asking questions for, what they're struggling with, or things that they're wanting to learn online, and a lot of that, then, create a blog around that or create some content around that to help those people in your niche. And, that's when you're going to stand out. And it doesn't mean that you then forget about your network marketing company, because this is creating you more of that authority or that expert within your industry anyway. So, that's why people start to realize and come to you for their questions and concerns. And they say that having an online presence is an amazing thing to have. You're creating your own content and you've got your own blog, you're doing your live videos. This is everything that I do myself. So I am an online marketer and an offline marketer. I do 50-50, which is what I think we should be doing. And I really think that is a good way to spread yourself further and far within the industry. So you're not just focusing on your own community or your own town, which is going to hold you back a little bit with what you're doing if you're in that network marketing world. So, the 3 techniques I wanted to talk to you about today, they're very simple, but I love going back to basics because we sometimes forget about that. We sit there and when we get so caught up in trying to learn new things that we forget about the basics of everything that we've been taught before. So, having conversations with people, and finding people, if they're liking and commenting and sharing your posts, then go and talk to those people. Make a friendship with them, but honestly be genuine that you're going to make a proper friendship. And don't think about just making the friendship because you want them in your business, because they will sense that and they will feel that, and it's not going to get you far. If that's your main intention, is to just get people into your business or to get people to buy your products. It's the wrong way to go about it. We are in the business of networking, so why not just network and make friends along the way? And it doesn't matter if they don't join you at any stage. They may know someone else that will join you later down the track, but the main goal is just making friends and networking and building your friendship lists on Facebook, so you can have that bigger range and that bigger reach of where you go within your business. And number 2 is if you have people that do express interest in your products or service, then have them on a list and have notes next to their name to know when you spoke to them, or to know what you last spoke about and the conversations you've had and the questions that they've asked. So make sure you've got some sort of a list that you're putting people onto, and obviously you're going to keep in contact with those people over time. So it's good to have that list there and just to keep going back to that list as time goes on. And you can actually do this. This is number 3. So you can actually do this by creating a Facebook list online on your Facebook. So you can have a friends list. If you go into your friendship list on your main page of Facebook, you can actually create a friends list in there and create it for the people that you've spoken to about your network marketing business or about their network marketing business, or just the home-based business industry as a whole. So you can have those people in there, and then obviously if you're clicking on that every few days, because you can see their feeds, and you're only seeing the feeds of those people within that group, you can then interact with them and get to know them further on a deeper level, and be really making sure that you're building strong friendships and connecting with them properly. So the more you do that, the more you build friendships and connect properly and do it genuinely, that's when people will start to follow you more. And following you doesn't mean that they have to join you, but they will start to see you as an authority or as someone who's an expert within your industry or your niche, because you're out there putting out valuable content to the market and to the people that you're surrounding yourself with and the people that you're becoming friends with. So this is why I love going back to those basics, just making friends, just creating content for yourself, and answering questions about what people have. So you could be going into different network marketing groups or MLM groups and just answering questions for people. If you've been doing this sort of business for a while, if you've been an entrepreneur for a while, or in the home-based business industry for a little while, you're going to know a fair bit about the industry itself. So I feel that, why not share that instead of just clogging it up in your head or writing it down and not telling anyone about it? Why not go and share that with other people that you know online or offline? Obviously, you're going to be sharing that with your team, especially if you've been doing things like webinars and coaching courses, and you've been learning a lot of stuff from that. Usually you would then go and share that with your team members, so you can all learn from that together and build together, and maybe even do your own webinar from that, and that's where you can start to become more of an expert in what you're doing. But then why not also share that online with different network marketing groups or different MLM groups, or direct sales groups, that sort of stuff, and people will start to see who you are and they start to notice you, and it's a really good thing to do just to make friends. I know a lot of people through the live videos that I've been doing, I've been making a lot of friends, but there's been no intention of me to try and get them into my business. I'm just building my friendship list, which is what I think is really important in this industry. And I find that, you have a lot of fun doing that because you're just making friends for the purpose of making friends. You're not out there trying to prospect people. So I find that that's a really good thing. And I really think that we all should be doing that. So if you wanted to learn more about that, you can please get back in contact with me, because I do have some information on that I can share with you. And please like and share this video if you think it's of value to you, or if you think this video is of value to someone else that you know, please like it and share it with them, or even comment and tell me what your thoughts are on this kind of thing. And I will speak to you again on the next video. See ya.